So today's halacha is, we know that it comes to Chametz on Pesach, we're very, very strict with it. For example, in regular kosher and non-kosher, we say that if something not kosher fell into something that was kosher, we say there's a law of bitul b'shishim. In other words, it's nullified 1 in 60. So for example, if a drop of milk fell into meat, then as long as there's 60 times the amount of meat to the milk, we say that everything is kosher, everything is good, you can eat that meat. It's batel b'shishim, it's nullified 1 in 60. However, when it comes to chametz, the law really is that according to the Torah, it's also batel. It's also batel 1 in 60. The rabbis came along and they said, no. The rabbis said, we're going to be strict with chametz, and chametz is not nullified 1 in 60. In fact, the rabbis tell us it's not batel, afilu be'elef, even 1,000. So if on Pesach, a piece of chametz fell into your kasher lePesach food, right? Then the halacha is even if there's 1,000 times of the kasher lePesach food to the one little speck, one little drop of chametz, the halacha is everything is chametz. You got to throw it out. Okay, you're not allowed to eat that food on Pesach. And why were the rabbis strict? So the rabbis were strict for a very simple reason. Because the Torah itself is strict when it comes to chametz. Think about it. When it comes to other non-kosher foods, there's no prohibition of not seeing it, right? Or owning it. In other words, on Pesach, we have bal yira'en, bal yimatzeh. You're not allowed to have chametz in your possession. You're not allowed to own it. It can't be yours. You're not allowed to see it in your possession. We don't have that kind of prohibition. And that's a Torah prohibition. So the Torah itself was stricter about chametz, and therefore came along the rabbis and they said that best that on Pesach also we have this rule that it's not batel afilu be'elef, that even in 1,000 it's not batel. There's also a second principle, and that is the rabbis and the halacha is always stricter in something that right now you can't eat, but you may be able to eat it after a certain amount of time. In other words, it's not that the food is intrinsically not kosher, it's that the time makes it not kosher. So that's what we call davar sheyesh lo matirin, something that will be permitted in the future. Why should we permit it now? So think about what chametz on Pesach is. Chametz on Pesach is chametz during the 8 days. But after Pesach, technically, at least according to the Torah, it will be mutar. So the rabbis also said, why make it mutar now? Why make it permitted now if in 8 days from now or 7 days or whatever day you are in Pesach, it's going to be permitted. So therefore, we're very strict about chametz. That's why we have to get rid of all our chametz, and we're very careful about making sure that if it fell into, if something chametz fell into something that was kasher lePesach, it's not nullified at all. So that's the halacha for today. The next time I'm going to tell you the halacha of what would happen if this would happen before Pesach. What happens if something something chametz falls into something that's not chametz? In other words, you're cooking before Pesach, and it falls in, would it be the same rule then, or would it be a different rule in that situation? So that's going to be for next week. So I want to wish everybody a really, really good day. Should have a great day. And it's 6:25 tonight. I hope to see everybody again like last night. We should have a lot of people on for Mincha tonight, and at least for the first part of Kabbalat Shabbat. Have a good day, everybody.